I guess I'm Tanboy Industries. It's kind of weird to say that, but this is the end of the year bike check.
So I'm sitting here editing this, and I just realized I didn't show any of the bikes at all. I just sat and talked, but I gotta go re-record this, man. Oh.
Starting off, number one, we're gonna have to go with the race bike.
All right, so we got the race bike here. I think last time you guys saw it, I did. Did I? What did I do to it? I don't know. I put a different sprocket on it as of recently. Um, yeah, that's about all I've done to it recently. But I'll do a little walk around of the bike. So, of course, main centerpiece, the budget Piaggio that I have with a stage 6 cylinder on it. The spacer is from Kelly Canceller. It's basically turns a YD case into a case reed with the jog reed right there. Head from RDM. Yeah. Pipe from Stage 6 as well. Welded to fit. And Gemini wheels. Front and rear. With the disc brake. Pit bike rotor. I got a 36 tooth on it right now. You can't even, you can kind of see it. But yeah, I got that. Got some Kenda Big City Slick tires. Pretty nice tread pattern. Rough Cycle forks. Some clip-on handlebars. That's the whole cockpit setup. I got a little kill switch mount for the keyed ignition. And then I got my tack and temp gauge. Of course, gotta have the duck on there for extra performance. Steering stabilizer, because you gotta have that. Quarter turn throttle. Hydro front brakes. Yeah, or hydro front brake lever. Yeah. Let's see. Stage 4 clutch. A Treatland CDI, Parma Kit CDI. Banana seat. I got the struts on it in the rear. So let me see if I can do this with one hand. Yeah. So it moves. Moves up and down. For the fuel setup, some people kind of want to know about this, I guess. But I got a banjo bolt, goes up into the tank to the fitting, then line directly out into that, and then into the filter, and down across the carb. My filter is actually covered in dirt. It's kind of funny, but yeah. So that's that. Flows really good. I got some bar end mirrors, you know. The essentials. Got one normal side pedal. And then I got a wide pedal over here so it'll clear the pipe. Kickstand, nothing special. Yeah, that's about it. And then for the headlights, I got a let me see. I got kind of like my own wired setup, and I got running lights here. Personally, I think these look sick. And then I got the tail light back here. A little plate, why not? And then I got the brights. These will absolutely melt your eye sockets out, and good. So, yeah. And then there's the tail light. Now, I'm not entirely too happy with the way that the fairing looks on it, so I might change it up. So I might do a little video about that in the future. Who knows? Because I never actually did a video on how I did this. But yeah, so that is the race bike.
That brings me to my next topic. It's the Rampage.
Right here we got the Rampage. It's a Norco Rampage. That's the frame. I built this in replacement of the Roadmaster. RIP Roadmaster, you will be missed very much. But alas, we move on. So this thing has an Avenger 85, with a 19mm OKO carb, velocity stack, of course, stock clutch, KX85 pipe, very badly welded, don't look at that. It's got the same rigid forks that the Roadmaster had, same style, not the same exact ones, but yeah, same style setup there. They're chopper forks slammed to the ground, basically. And then I got CDH 10 gauge wheels, and 203mm front brakes, and the pit bike brakes, brake calipers on the front. Let's see, got a little tack mount here. I am working on a ignition holder or kill switch holder for a keyed ignition, but you know, yeah. That's about it. I want to do a headlight setup for it at some point, but I just never got around to it. And that'll be in the future plans for it. So that's about it. I got a head actually to put on it at some point, and I got to also have the head decked as well. So yeah, that's about it.
And that third bike is, well, what I'm sitting on. This is my West Coast Chopper, Jesse James, well, chopper. Yeah.
This you might have seen me work on streams a little bit. I've got a 212 that is going on it, which you might have seen me do a burnout on my mini bike with. That was pretty fun. It's always fun to mess around with a little four-stroke every now and then. So we're gonna put that on this and absolutely rip it. Yeah. It's got a Gemini rear hub laced into a 16-inch moto wheel with the 44-tooth CNC sprocket. The 212 has a jack shaft, which you can actually see over here, and that is pretty solid. So I just got to get everything bolted down and all that. I got CDH rigid forks. They go pretty good. They look pretty nice. And a 24-inch front wheel. I might swap to 26. I don't know. Some handlebars off a kid's bike, because why not? Yeah, I got a really horrible story about when I was getting these, but that's for a different day. So then also another little key switch holder. Yeah, banana seat, 1,000-mile long sissy bar, because why not? And 4-liter tank. That's about it. Oh, and pit bike brakes whenever I get those mounted up correctly. But yeah, so that's that's about it. So, really hope that you guys enjoy the video. I'm going to try and post a lot more in 2025, but I got to say that keeping somewhat of a schedule with YouTube is practically impossible with college and everything. So, what are you going to do? Plans for anything. I want to get my Roadmaster. I want to get my Rampage running a lot better. And I want to get this chopper up and running so I can go cruise that. And who knows, you might even see me at the races in SoCal. I think October or something like that. Yeah. But anyways, like, share, subscribe. Yeah.